example, in my case, I'm staunchly against the idea of Canada joining the United States. 20 years ago, I was on the other side. I thought, what a great idea it would be if Canada could be brought into the United States. But the distinguishing feature of Canada that really turned me around was Quebec, the French fact in Canada. So long as there's a French province, there's about 5 million French speakers in Quebec out of a population of about 35 million, maybe about 7 million French speakers. So long as Quebec is part of Canada, it's too beautiful to break up, in my opinion. I love the fact that it's a
Well, the
multicultural
language, the
society.
culture,
Yeah, yeah.
experience of being someplace.
It's unique. It's unique for that reason. If Canada were to break up because of the differences between French and English, then the idea of keeping English Canada together is less appealing to me.
You
And I
could
could
keep it
see,
as a separate state, though. It's kind of
yeah,
going from state to state in the U.S. There's customs and
yeah,
culture a little bit.
yeah. But there's more reason to join the U.S. in that instance, in my view, because there's more familiarity between, let's say, uh, Minneapolis and Manitoba. I mean, the people are almost identical. Like their values, everything, their work ethics and everything are almost the same. And the same on the prairies, and Alberta is very much like Texas, like with the oil and the whole, like the
So
rednecks
if
and
you could
everything.
keep Quebec intact, you would be okay with America.
No, no, Quebec is 100% in favor of Canada
Hmm.
and against unification with the United States because they know they would lose their French existence in a larger state. Like, well, there's Louisiana, but there's just no
I think that
comparison.
applies that logic across the world.
Yeah.
In Europe, the European Union. I mean, I think there's something to be said if you kept Germany separate from Italy, separate from Switzerland. I think too much centralization is not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah. We'll put it this way. As far as I can take the argument, like I was saying, 20 years ago, I was saying, we should, what the hell, we're all the same. It would be great, but not anymore. And the reason for me not is because the beauty of America, in my view, was the people and despite the fact that they called it a melting pot, it's not. It's all kinds of different people living a common life. And I mean, you just got to experience American goodness. Just travel around, look at the beauty of the country, deal with the people, all kinds of people, Texans and Louisianians and,
Yeah.
and Floridians and New Yorkers. And like, it's so broad and so diverse.